Have you ever pondered the forces that keep the planets in their orbits? Or the reason an apple falls straight down from a tree instead of sideways? These seemingly simple questions were the spark that ignited one of the most influential scientific revolutions in history, led by a man named Isaac Newton. Born on the 4th of January in 1643, in the small hamlet of Woolsthorpe, Lincolnshire, England, Newton's early life was far from easy. His father passed away 3 months before his birth, and his mother remarried when he was just 3, leaving him in the care of his grandparents. Despite these early hardships, Newton's curiosity and passion for knowledge were evident from a young age. In 1661, a young Newton entered Trinity College, Cambridge. There, he delved into the works of modern philosophers and mathematicians. It was during his time at Cambridge that Newton began to develop his revolutionary ideas, including his laws of motion and the universal law of gravitation. In 1665, the Great Plague swept through England, forcing Cambridge to close and Newton to return home. It was during this period of isolation, now known as his Annus Mirabilis, or Year of Wonders, that Newton made his most significant scientific breakthroughs. He formulated his theories of calculus, optics, and gravity, famously inspired by the fall of an apple in his garden. Newton's magnum opus, the Philosophiae Naturalis Principia Mathematica, was published in 1687. In this seminal work, Newton presented his 3 laws of motion and the law of universal gravitation. These laws revolutionized our understanding of the universe, explaining everything from the motion of celestial bodies to the fall of an apple from a tree. But Newton's contributions were not limited to physics. He also made significant advances in the field of mathematics, particularly in the development of calculus. His work in optics, including his studies on the nature of light and color, further broadened the scope of his influence. In conclusion, Sir Isaac Newton, a humble man from a small English village, transformed our understanding of the physical universe. His laws of motion and universal gravitation laid the foundation for classical mechanics, while his work in calculus and optics expanded the boundaries of mathematics and physics. Despite the passage of nearly 4 centuries, Newton's legacy endures, his groundbreaking work still forming the bedrock of scientific understanding. Indeed, every time an apple falls from a tree, we are reminded of the genius of Isaac Newton.